Welcome back to Whilton Mill for the TKM Festival. TKM 4-stroke is up next. Adam Nichols, we've just seen finishing on the podium in the TKM Extreme Festival Cup final. His first run in the 2-stroke. He is the British champion in this class though. He's going to go off P3 in this one. Certainly close enough to win from there. We're underweight and running. Clean starts throughout so far. And again in this one, no contact through the first 2 turns, out onto the main straight. Kart's defending down the inside. Again, another contact point through Christmas corner first time, but everybody gets through there safely, apart from Ben Deacon on the 66 kart, who takes to the grass. I assume to avoid some contact. He's come on at the back of the field though, there he is, right at the back of the group. So Ben Deacon, 20th of the 20 runners so far. The top 3 though, Michael Rich, John Saunders and Adam Nichols have got a comfortable advantage already on this first lap. Look at this, they've got 10 to 12 kart lengths over the 78 kart of Luke Graver, and Graver is pursued by the 64 kart of Emir Honeybun. So they're already well off the pace of the top 3. My other one to watch in this one was the 23 kart of Wes Dowling. He's currently in 6th place. Started 4th on the grid, so he's lost a couple of places in the early exchanges. You could just make out the 57 kart there, Miles Murphy. Miles was one driver that Wes Dowling selected as somebody that could go very close. And Miles would have been disappointed with 12th place on the grid, but he's up to 9th place so far, so he's made up 3. And it's early enough in this race to get much closer to the leaders, so if you can have a good run here, put in the fast laps and get past the karts in front, you could go close for a podium, but the 3 out front are going to take some catching, quite honestly. Michael Rich leads it there from Joel Saunders, the 9 kart, and in behind the 9 kart, the 1 kart, the British champion, Adam Nichols, as Nichols is up the inside of Saunders for that 2nd spot. So Nichols will certainly want to make this at minimum a double podium. I think he'll be hoping for something better. Miles Murphy, they're going through the shot, the 57 kart. 86 up the inside of 25, that's Thomas McMurray. And the 86 kart started 11th. And that move on the 25 kart of Gareth Evans actually put McMurray back into 11th. So he dropped some places at the start, but he's got them back now, but still in 11th, and with it all to do from there. Curtis Mitchell has now put some more pain on the 25 kart. Mitchell up 1, Evans back another. Still the leaders as you were, Rich, Nichols and Saunders. 10 to 12 kart lengths back to Honeybun. Honeybun's in turn got 10 to 12 kart lengths back to Wes Dowling now, who's through to 5th place. Luke Graver's been deposed for that 5th spot, down to 6th. And in turn he's now under pressure from Miles Murphy on this 57 kart. There is Murphy. So Murphy through to 7th, started 12th, so he's now up 5. 64 Honeybun, 23 Dowling, 78 is Graver, 57 is Miles Murphy, 17 is Honeysett and Rogers, McMurray, Curtis Mitchell, Gareth Evans, Sam Lloyd and Scott Mitchell. And without that little group, Scott Mitchell on the 8 kart. Through the heel of the boot one more time, Dowling's 23, running wide is Luke Graver, 78. Miles Murphy tries to take advantage, contact between them, Murphy puts 2 wheels on the grass, no damage done. Couldn't quite get past Graver. Here comes Nichols for the lead, and Adam Nichols, the Super 1 British champion, sweeps through to the lead, and he will be hoping to stay there and in fact extend that advantage if he can. Well, Murphy clearly got past Graver. Graver has him back down the inside, contact between them. Graver runs over the curb. Murphy gives him the hand signal, you know the one I mean, and Jamie Honeysett secures a couple of places through the same turn. I think the well-known hand signal, a gesture known by us all, given by Miles Murphy to Luke Graver, had something to do with the contact at the beginning of the previous lap, where it looks like Murphy feels that Graver was trying to put him off on the grass. And you can see as Graver went off over the curb and on the grass, as Adam Nichols loses the lead, it looks like Miles Murphy was more than delighted with that outcome and gave him the hand signal in appreciation. Lots of battles raging in this race all the way down the field. Fastest lap, talking of Miles Murphy, has been put in by the aforementioned at 46.94. Here he comes on the 57 cart with the yellow bodywork. So Murphy on the move. He's in 6th place currently. Be hoping for something much better than that. He'll be looking for a podium, I think. I'm not sure he's close enough for that. Honeybun is, though. He's getting very close to Joel Saunders now. There's Dowling just dropping off the back of the group. So it is Michael Rich that leads it from Adam Nichols. Then comes Joel Saunders. Emmy Honeybun is in 4th place as they come up through Christmas. Down through the right-hander here at Inkermans. 23 Wes Dowling, 57 in behind Dowling on the yellow cart with the yellow bodywork. It's Miles Murphy, teammate of Dowling. And Dowling is the next man on Miles Murphy's list. And I think he's going to tick him off sometime soon. The two out front have a nice advantage now as Emir Honeybun comes through to 3rd place and drops Joel Saunders out of the podium spot. Close to Saunders is Dowling. Dowling there in 5th place. So those three battling out for the final place on the podium, but I think Murphy's going to have a say in that as well. Here they come up the straight one more time. Rich Nichols, Honeybun, Saunders, Dowling, and in behind Dowling, Miles Murphy. 4 or 5 cart lengths to make up. Right-handed through Inkermans, down the hill, into the right-hander at Ashby. This leads up to the left-hander at Parker. Battle for 16th and 17th places between the 53 cart of Anwar Burrell Smith and Joshua Jackson on the 72 cart. Tell them it doesn't matter. Wherever you are on the track, you want to win your private battle. And one man who wants to win his private battle is the 1 cart of Adam Nichols. These are the 2 leaders. It's Rich out front, Nichols in 2nd. Nichols won't be happy with that. 3rd place in the Festival Cup race in the 2-stroke class was okay for Adam Nichols. He would have been very happy with that. As you could clearly see when he crossed the line, he was delighted with 3rd. He won't be delighted with 2nd in this though. This is the class that he is the British champion in, and he will want to add the TKM Festival trophy to his cabinet. He'll want it to be the winner's trophy, not 2nd place. Honeybun looks secure in 3rd place. Wes Dowling, on the other hand, does not look secure in 4th. He's under pressure from his teammate, and here comes his teammate, takes no prisoners, straight up the inside. And Wes Dowling did say that Miles Murphy looked pretty quick and would be a contender. And he's just found out in the best possible way that he is. He's just gone sweeping up the inside. That is Murphy now through to 4th place. Can Murphy turn 4th into a podium? Rich looks like he's getting defensive. Doesn't like the attentions of Adam Nichols right on his rear bumper as we come to the business end. He goes defensive again as they come into Ashby. He'll stay towards the left-hand side up to Parker. He does. He's looking over his shoulder. And in turn, Adam Nichols is looking over his shoulder as well, because these two battling now have allowed Emir Honeybun right in the mix. Honeybun was a good 12-15 car lengths behind just a couple of laps ago, but Rich getting defensive has allowed Honeybun to take the normal racing line and get that much closer, and Miles Murphy's in the race as well. And Murphy could turn, I don't know, anything here, anything could happen on the last lap. Murphy could turn 4th into 1st if he gets a bit of luck. He sweep through the turn 1, Oblivion, and Rich, funny enough, Rich has opened up wide. That's incredible. He defended narrow. They go side by side down to the right-hander. Oh, Rich over the curb has bumped Nichols off. Honeybun comes through to take the lead. Nichols comes back on, runs into the back of the 23 car of Wes Dowling, who's in for a podium, and Rich has swept back into the lead. He's gone around the outside of Honeybun up to the left-hander. It's all action on this final lap. Murphy's grabbed himself a podium spot. Is Nichols out of the podium place? I think he is. Murphy has a look up the inside of Honeybun. No joy. Honeybun looks up the inside of Rich. Can't make that through. So it's going to be Rich from Honeybun. Rich is delighted. The 57 car, Miles Murphy makes 3rd and Nichols off the podium. Well, here's the replay. This all started as a consequence of Rich failing to defend up the straight. Runs over the curb there, runs into Adam Nichols, runs him off the track. Emir Honeybun down the inside, takes the lead temporarily. Here's Nichols back on the track, into the back of Dowling. That's Dowling's challenge ended. Meanwhile, Michael Rich has made a classic switchback move on Emir Honeybun, outside inside, and grabbed the lead back.
Long way down, everyone seemed to be gone into the distance, and suddenly a lap record or two, and you're up there and on the podium. That last lap, though, was just a really frantic last lap.
Was a bit. I just put everything, went for the gap, got lucky. I was just had my head down from the very start. Thought I might be able to pull something out of the bag.
That last lap just really kicked off, didn't it?
Yeah, I was hoping they were going to take each other out, but in the end, second was the best I could manage in the last lap. Yeah.
You have spent an awful lot of time at the front this weekend, and the final was no exception. It looked like it was sorted out, but the last lap really went into dynamite mode.
Yeah, it got very close. Adam was always quick all weekend. We know he's going to get close a lot. I thought I had a bit of a gap up the top. Unfortunately, I didn't. He went for a move, and I thought I'd lost it twice on 2 occasions going through the last lap. And luckily, I just managed to nick past again just before the next corner.
So a bit of a relief when you actually saw the checkered flag.
Yeah, it was. I didn't have to worry about anything anymore.
Huge buzz.
Yeah.
Well, if you thought that race was good, don't go anywhere, because we've got 2 races coming up you'll find equally as exciting. Michael Rich takes the win from Emir Honeybun, Miles Murphy in third, a disappointed Adam Nichols in fourth. Back after this.